You can spot a generic cover letter and resume from a mile away, and it just shows that you've taken that extra effort when you customize it for the role that you're applying for, and it makes my job a lot easier. Hi, I'm Sacha Adkins, and I'm a recruiter with Logistics by Shopify.
Hi, I'm Mariah, and I'm a recruiter with Logistics by Shopify. Our company's interview process typically consists of about 2 to 3 stages or rounds of interviews. The first round is typically what we call a phone chat with a recruiter. This round of interviews lasts about 10 to 15 minutes in length, and it's really an opportunity just to chat with a recruiter about the role and get a better understanding of the position, the requirements, and the skills needed to fulfill that role successfully. It's also an opportunity to share a high-level overview of your current work experience and to ask a few more questions to help you understand if the role is going to be the right fit for you. The second round of interviews is what we call a life story interview, and the life story typically lasts about 60 minutes. The life story interview is a genuine conversation between you and the recruiter. It's an opportunity for you to share a little bit about the choices that you've made to lead you to where you are today, your interests, your hobbies, what types of problems you like to solve, what kind of work you like to do. This is your chance to give the recruiter a more holistic understanding of your background, as well as to deep dive into your work experience. The third or final round of interviews typically consists of a combination and/or a challenge question or an opportunity to connect with members of the team that you be working with. The interview where you have the opportunity to talk to members of the team that you may be joining will also give you the chance to ask questions, learn a little bit more about the role from a technical perspective and what your day-to-day responsibilities might look like.
At Logistics by Shopify, a human pair of eyes looks at every single resume and application that comes through. We have no robotic screen or AI in use to do that. So I would really encourage you to customize everything that you submit based specifically on the role that you're applying for. What that's going to look like is if you're answering application questions or writing a cover letter, do them with that role in mind and with the skills that are listed in the job description, and really focus on how that's reflected in your experience. So pulling those pieces to the forefront, making sure that everything relevant is included, and speaking specifically in those application questions or cover letter about what interests you in the role and what interests you in the company. You can spot a generic cover letter and resume from a mile away, and it just shows that you've taken that extra effort when you customize it for the role that you're applying for, and it makes my job a lot easier to pull out those really relevant pieces from your application as well to push you through.
Before your interview, it may be important to take a deep dive into the company, do a little bit more research, and understand exactly what the company is all about. Start on the company's LinkedIn page. This information can be very revealing and can give you a better sense of what important initiatives the company is currently focused on. Finally, a look at the company's website itself may be very telling when you do a company deep dive. This could be helpful when looking or trying to get a better understanding of the company culture, the benefits that the company offers, or even what a day in the life looks like.
The mission of Shopify is to make commerce better for everyone, and at Logistics by Shopify, the mission is to make logistics better for everyone. So everybody that we hire into the company, we really need them to be passionate about this mission as well. You can show this through the application process by doing research on Shopify, understanding how you've interacted with the platform in the past, staying up to date on any current news that Logistics by Shopify or Shopify might be in. Something else that is really important, one of our values at Shopify and Logistics by Shopify is thriving on ambiguity. There is a ton of ambiguity out there. We're really rolling with the punches every day. New things are coming down the pipe all the time. And throughout the entire interview and application process, we're looking to assess a candidate's ability to thrive in this sort of situation. So seeing throughout your answers and your application how you've thrived on ambiguity in the past and dealt with uncertainty and been successful in those situations really stands out to us as a recruiting team. We're really looking for people who can learn, grow, deal with failure in a positive way, move forward, and are going to have a positive impact on the team that they're joining, not just because of specific competencies, but more of an ability to learn, communicate, and grow as well. Thanks so much for watching this video, and remember, when you're getting out there on the job hunt, be confident, be yourself, and best of luck finding a role that's perfect for you.